Champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
No touchdown. 73. 73.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
What a spin. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
On first down, Hurts. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers in the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust. That's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
He's inside the 30. This one goes for 30 yards.
Execution was one of the watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And he's able to move his way down to the 16-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Stopped in his tracks and given a loss on that play by Patrick Queen.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did.
Touchdown!
Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
They gotta love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Be in the room left line. And if I ain't did it yet, I'll try. Big bank type, yo, buy. Big bank type, yo, buy. Type of money you want to see.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man.
She said, what you gonna do with me? I said, bitch, I'ma do me. B.I.G., bitch, everything's zoomed in. Big bag, looking like I'm moving in. It's like good in and no one still here. I'm a first generation. I'm dancing it like verses after mine, just cash it, dick. Feed me to the roof, now I leave the pack and shit. You boys can't walk out like I'm wearing it.
Getting it to about the 46. They'll see about converting this
third and 10. I flip dogs. I'm like red bottoms for the trip dogs. Green joints, I stay on some mess stuff. But you got my money better than this ass thing. Big, big, shiny.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's going to be batted down. A real head scratcher there. And that will force a turnover.
Back again, back to back, made back, stack the M's. Talk some mess, them shady back to M. Once he go black, he'll be back again. Tell him all that it's crunch time.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
She did it again, imagine them. About to make these dumb bitches
From the
mad
gun,
again.
here's Swift. Now he is going
Back
to
to
be
them,
stopped cold
leave the
behind
back
the
from the
line of
back to them.
scrimmage.
Yet the proof that
Officially,
what's
it's a
happening.
1-yard loss.
Real
That's going to bring up
see
second
bitches
and
all
11.
again.
Hey, we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. Touchdown, Eagles! Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage him from throwing the ball to him.
Bless. Welcome back half the better word. I mean whatever it's worth. I give whatever I'm worth. For my niggas who gon' go to hell and back for me, I'ma give them heaven on earth for a hell of a check. Yeah, whichever come first. Blessings on blessings on blessings. Look at my life, man, that's lessons on lessons on lessons. I treat this beat like it's a reverend. I tell the truth like God, forgive me. These are all my confessions, man. This was a luck, it was destined. I know something too been with me since Eddie and Eddie. We flip like a petty. And then when you back, they back to call you dog. That shit can get petty. Bitch, don't get no dap to me, nigga. Funny thing about talking behind my back is that it just keep coming back to me, nigga. It was off for a second, I was back to you mad at me. This ain't what I want, man. This what it had to be. This is that they not working afterly, man. This is why my older was mad at me. This why I'm your majesty, man. The click is the tightest, the pussy the tightest, the drinks are the coldest, the future the brightest, the beat not divided, the love is divided, and I just got it. Thank God that we got it. I don't know what I would do with it. It seems like we robbed the bank, but all we make is deposits. Yo, nothing was profit, oh God. I'm here for a good time, not a long time, you know. I haven't had a good time in a long time, you know. I feel blessed. I feel don't say that we back or nothing, because that implies that we're back from something. If we're back from something, it's a check you on. I expect that page nothing less or over. I don't need the favors that you asking for. Get you fucks about where the Grammys go. I just gave my Grammys on my Instagram. The OVO boys, the business, man. It is what it is. Trust me, you get what you give. Yeah. You gotta come to my side and see how we live. Yeah. I cannot see heaven being much better than this. Yeah. Blessings on blessings for me and my niggas from the cities. Look at what we did. Yeah. Be quiet, I'm doing the toast. For niggas that don't really do shit, I swear I be doing the most. Stop worrying about who was next. I am just worried about my mama worrying less. I think I'm famous enough. I don't need any more press. I am convinced I'm the only one left that's still doing this shit. I'm here for a good time, not a long time, you know. I haven't had a good time in a long time, you know. I'm way up, I feel blessed.
From midfield now, here's Jackson.
I feel blessed.
Eagle pressure too much this time. Down he goes. So maybe just a momentary setback. What's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here.
So every morning I must, cause I can't let him down. No. Always down for the cause, never down for the count. I guess when you start a line, you do like the solar system and plan it out. So I'm going all the time, yeah, I'm bad invested, but you can't attest it. $1 million fantasy manifested. Family never grew anorexic. I think my shit might give you an electric. Never born in the ego shit anesthetics. And it's not check after check it off my checklist. There's no less than death, there's no mistakes, no together, it's only lessons. Till I check and pay, got back together. We used to get me, truly back together.
So
I ain't here for a good time, not a long time, you know. I haven't had a good time in a long time, you know.
It gets it inside the 10-9. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tackles here for 1st and goal. Now it's Jackson rolling to his left.
Way up, I feel blessed.
And it'll be intercepted. It's Nakobe in trouble. The ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be gathered up in the end zone. And that's a defensive
Stupid. That was dumb. He did. He fucking straight walked.
Until it's over. Still a little slow on the mission. Minnesota. Come on, you know the drill. Hop in and hand it over. Driving in the whip so fast, I can't control it. I'm fishtelling, living how the years I should have shown. Chopping it up with Brian by River State by the ocean.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Talk to me, pretty, speak how you feel. I don't even you to keep it real with me, cause I don't keep it real. But I'm yours still. I give you luck and lost, but I'm always the please with your free awards. But I swear to God, I'm never free with your still. Like the one I be with, you don't agree with your body. For me, so we could be in the cut.
Now here's a
Get
pass
you
on
at your
1st
face,
down.
every time you walk, you better relax. When you burn it up, we fight again. I'm tired of doing this again and again. And you gon' finish again. And I'm
Able to contain him on that play.
again.
Second
All
down,
your
swing.
friends are things. Speak how you feel. And anything.
3rd and 3.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the 1st half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Pretty faces, love status. She acts as if she's the baddest, man. I swear she's just like tons of girls. She expects free drinks.
Down to the
That's what she
backfield.
thinks.
Boy, a curious decision
things.
to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back in
these
great
days
shape.
and going with them. So I never saw them back this week. Never saw supposed to She's elevated to the floor. So,
Theme in this first half. This is second and long. Handoff running left is Dobbins. And he'll be tackled at the 20. Yesterday, gain of 3. The offense on third down. It's over 3 to this point. They can use the conversion. This is third down and 20. He'll go down. Sam Bennett. The offense is going to stay out here. They've converted twice, failed once so far on fourth down. Let's see what's in store here. Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. John afraid to go for it this time, doesn't work out. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Last time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but the defense held strong, and they hold on to this slim lead.
And the defense right off the field about the greeting they got from their teammates on the sideline. They kept that narrow lead by their nice play. Now, let's pay it all off, right? Punch it in on this drive, take that lead back up to 2 possessions. That would be a nice little package. Be Adams right at midfield. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with the first down of the play.
She's a bitch, I'm selfish, and every girl can't help it. Every time I need to shelf it, it's you I see myself with. Right now I know you felt it. I touched it and she felt it. We shouldn't chill, but we just still got afraid of community. She says she came for the fast.
And with good reason. You can see it there. He was such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. He delivers a big play here for this offense.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Swift. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Swift again. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. So now it's third and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always want to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea right now. The way they've moved the ball in this drive, I wouldn't stop that momentum. Go get it.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
But I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Allen's going to take it out of the end zone. And not a great return here to make it back home to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you throw the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The drive will commence with
They don't want to see us make it, they just want to divide. 2017, Bonnie and Clyde. Let's see the point of living on if one of us
It's a
died.
pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half
The way
of
she take the
football.
make off, silk on her body, pull it down and watch it slip off. Ever catch me cheating, she would try to come up. Crazy, but I love her, I could never run from her. Hit it, no rubber, never would, no one touch her. Drop each other mad, she be so stubborn.
Second and 6.
No pain, no suffer. This shit against this. She knows when I'm out of it, I think it's just this.
Out to his left.
$6 never got it.
Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this pass broken up.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I gotta tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. They'll go back to Edwards on first down. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
The speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game. The key to good rushing defense is stopping your linebackers to set the edge.
On 2nd down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now it's Jackson. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The sack's a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To throw is Jackson. Finds his man. It's Kohler. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 30. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. And the offense moving quickly in the line. And now Jackson will look to throw. Nice target. That's Kohler. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 44-yard line. Now a handoff for Dobbins. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's a give to Dobbins. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 78 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2nd down and 8. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
They've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra backs. Edwards. And they'll bring it down after just a short pickup. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing is Jackson. And he will not get away. He's sacked at the 3-yard line. This Eagles defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. Edwards. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Gus Edwards, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Jackson. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet and said, go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
And sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The
Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now one.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field. A few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and sprint the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's again to Dobbins running right. That's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking down to 3rd and 6. Now they're in the hurry-up. They'll run. It's Dobbins. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Here's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Charlie Kohler from 21 yards away. And the Ravens have scored again in this 3rd quarter. This time to move out in front. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he takes it all the way back. It's a big two, if you will. As Matt White fires in a big way. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Up to about the 35-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
some guys, you know, they're going to get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to make a short passes, get a little momentum back that way.
For the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want to win
quick. You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try to get to the ball even faster.
They'll be close to another first down. In fact, he has a first down on a gain of 10. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Swift. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 28. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From here, it would be a 45-yard field goal attempt, certainly in range, but they'll look for more yardage on 3rd down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. There is a flag down. But I think that's offsides underneath. So a big play for the Eagles now as they go for 2. Hurts will throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass it. Pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Yeah.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Bill is going to take it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Good spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And he gets this up just shy of the 30.
I mean it. She calls me, I scream it, I'm only fucking it. You out pussy, I take shit. Pussy work, she ain't fast, so what is the shit? You cut yours again, shit. Listen, I'll tell you. I just what I wish to. If you're in the 35, right at the 34 here. I fucking take a stare like, who the fuck is this dude? This game is just fucking jiu-jitsu. This is how I get it.
They're speed things up here. Jackson.
Better place, getting better head. I just want to stay true. That shit was the same.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and 1 for Jackson and the Ravens. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they're bringing an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT hoping to maintain their slim advantage.
Besides year, I'm sincere. This year, I'm in here. I'll spell it out to make things clear. Me, what the year is near. I'll try to land and I'm in gear. Who's next? That conversation really ends here. You rap just clutch. Stress me out like clutch.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
I'm more like
Kyle Hamilton
you're more like
He's across midfield and down
think I
to the
know,
48-yard line.
my side, it's locked in it. This is all finished. Sure, go just yeah, cool, bro. We all did it. There's a range next to it. Really think she takes foot down and I'm fucking your girlfriend. There's nothing you can do about it.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
You gotta be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Again, Dobbins trying the right side. Oh, no, he lost the football. But doesn't get out of there, so possession will stay the same. Thankfully for the offense, Fortuna's bouncing when the fumble goes out of bounds. Because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. On the move to his left. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll run with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone. Dobbins, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's something good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone.
Ain't no stopping. Got the city on fire.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Play action. Here's Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have great field position here. This is return just shy of midfield. We'll say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally. And that is a big year for the tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes. And that's one of our mantras back in Tennessee. The team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down. Give yourself an opportunity.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. With 2 remaining, we'll be back after this. Again, it's Edwards. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 30 down to the 32. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. And this is going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out and counter too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance of turning upfield.
Down the right sideline. DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. 95 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Here's Swift. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Now we're getting right side. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. Can't believe that with no timeouts left, still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. They will run it with Swift here. And the Eagles have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead.
Sometimes you get first and goal, you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down. We have what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots and going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. Into the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll run here with Dobbins. Arizona here to pick up a 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Here we go, 1st and goal. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down about the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Dobbins will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Come on, yeah.
Now for the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Got on my leather jacket thriller.
Here's 1st and 10.
Lady killer, no longer the stealer. I'm running stop with niggas in the counter.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
That's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
No timeout. You got to go quick here.
The big play looming on 3rd down. They go play action with Hurts. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
63.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And this is going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. Now he's free at the 35.
Fuck you. Son of a bitch. Good game.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this
Unreal.
it's a complete blowout.
Unfucking real.
They needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they